Micro-credentials, they are very important because of their very short, their smart solution for acquiring skills, knowledge, and generally competences in a specific area. So in this global world, when the business is dynamically changing and industry-led skills are very important, short-term micro-credential courses are the quick solution for industry employers and future or existing employees. So this is really a good solution for employability, for increasing the efficiency of the company, and for the economy generally. And in higher education, there is a time when we are thinking in different countries how to, not to formalize, but how to effectively regulate and implement micro-credential systems. And it requires different approaches, but the angles from which we have to think more broadly about this topic. This is regulation point, policy acceleration, legal framework. This is, of course, the quality assurance of micro-credentials, and this is, of course, the implementation by itself. How higher education institutions then will implement. So this is a new era, I would say, even though the micro-credentials, and these programs exist, but not formalized way as we're talking right now. Yes, micro-credential, that is the quick solution to this one. Technology is changing. We see how AI is developing, right? We see how technologies are expanded in all over the world, everywhere, in each industry, in education, in pharmaceutical companies, in IT sector, in trading sector, everywhere. And this requires people to have, labor force to have the relevant skills and competencies, right? And there is no time to acquire the degrees maybe for 4 years and 5 years and etc. So market requires people, skilled force people, and here are micro-credentials. So yeah, it's really a good choice, good opportunity. But I want to say that micro-credentials won't change the academic degrees. Academic degrees still will exist in line with, together with micro-credentials. Good question. That's the event we're now attending, actually. I think that it depends on the country. We are waiting now EU regulations, more specific frameworks related to ESG, for example, the guideline, some adoptions of amendments related to micro-credentials. And it will be a good guideline for Bologna process countries, how to systematize and how to assure the quality for micro-credentials. I think it depends on the country, but what I've heard today up to now is that each country we have quality assurance agencies. We will create some legal framework. We will create national quality qualification frameworks, and we will engage industry, higher education, and of course the quality assurance agencies. as well as some other stakeholders, of course, to develop, all system. So let's see, and I think that we will come up with a really very flexible and very useful system in this regard. First, it should be on a policy level. Each country higher education policy should include the micro-credentials as lifelong learning concepts, general on a policy level. And Bologna process countries, yes, we have that policies, and all of us, we are saying that skills development, lifelong learning is at the priority of the education, especially higher education. So, but the next one is that national qualification framework is very important, and policy acceleration. Then I think that each university and higher education institution should develop some micro-credential programs, and I think that the quality assurance agencies may accredit, may give the quality label to those programs, and at the same time the academic autonomy should be kept inside the higher education institution. So this is the flexibility and quality assurance altogether. Well, I do believe that academic programs actually can integrate micro-credentials, like, for example, Jordan's case. Today they mentioned that their micro-credential system is that academic programs are already integrated by micro-credentials, and that's really good option, one of the options. But also I do believe that separately micro-credentials also can exist as the non-academic degree programs at the universities, and depending on the concept of the university, they can develop their own micro-credential departments, or they already may have departments like lifelong learning department. For example, in my university, under my coordination, we have a lifelong learning department, and there we have 24 certified courses. Actually, they are not micro-credential courses, but they are courses that are developed on the basis of the university academic program, and they're using their resources. So we need only one step to give them status, the micro-credential, and then to continue as we are doing. And what I'm saying that lifelong learning programs and academic programs can exist simultaneously, and they even can be complementary rather than in contradiction to each other. So I do truly believe that these two programs, they can really exist in a harmony. Yeah, well, employers are ready. Even more, they are much far ahead in this regard. For example, there are some international certified courses like project management courses that is done by PMI Institute, Project Management Institute, and they are giving certification, international certification in project management skills. There is also operations management international certification education. There are some official certification programs in IT and some other computer science areas, and etc. And I want to say that there are already well-established world now certification organizations that are giving recognition, and they are well-known companies with their programs. And if you are the owner of that certificates, then you are winning the competitive advantage. And what I'm saying that industry, they recognize those company certifications. So industries, they already know that programs, that certifications, and they want and they are hiring people with those certifications. So shortly saying, the industry, I mean businesses or employers, they demand, they want, they are ready, they know already. Now it's turn of higher universities, higher education institutions to implement those programs quickly in the fastest way, because not all professions and not all areas are having that kind of international certifications, like I mentioned a couple of them. So I think that in this regard, business and employers, or generally industry, they will be much more welcome to do so, and I'm ready, and they will be ready really to be engaged into process of creating micro-credential systems in the country. I do hope so. I think that it's a good question. I think that maybe if it will be too regulated in countries, then it will have a high bureaucracy, and high bureaucracy in micro-credentials may hinder their flexibility to be implemented, because micro-credentials, one of the criteria is that they should be very fast and very matched to the existing demands of the industry. So it means that compared to academic degrees, they should be quickly needs-based and quickly implemented. So time is very important, I think so. I think that there are no rules as such. Something is not regulated by government, and there are some, I'm sure, specific legislation in each country. But generally saying, if we will take well-known platforms like Coursera, Udemy, edX, so this international digital platforms for this distance teaching and learning, and they're really great. They already created the experience and the good benchmark how the short certificate courses can be. So I think that data protection, this is first, cybersecurity part, of course, and integration, and it should be very fast, it should be very user-friendly, and it should be at some point accredited, or these courses should be at some point accredited by the owner of the program. So, for example, if you will take Coursera, the Coursera may combine different country programs, micro-credentials from different universities, but all those micro-credentials are accredited by a specific country quality assurance agency. I think so. Thank you so much.